Do 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 do. Mortal Kombat. Fight. Welcome back to Mortal Kombat here. For our last video in Mortal Kombat 9, let's do a full review about it. Oh, excuse me. Now, for this game here, this was basically a redo. It was time to restart fresh. They showed it in the story. We're not even going to touch the story with how much. There's so much to do in this. But they basically went back to basics. No more 3D like in the last one, in Mortal Kombat vs. DC and all the PS2 games. 2D fighting style. And on top of that, this game is 1 to 4 players because they added tag team fighting into this. Now, if you saw the videos we saw leading up to this, you know that there's so much going on in here, like with the story, the challenge, the training. And even the ladders, like you have all these different modes in here. But let's talk about characters real quick before we even talk about gameplay. But we can see here from the character select, we've got Scorpion, Liu Kang, Kung Lao, Sub-Zero, Katana, Reptile, Ermac, Sindel, Johnny Cage, Jade, Melina, Nightwolf, Sector, Smoke, Noob, Cyrax, Sonya Blade, Jax, Kano, Striker, Raiden, Cabal, Baraka, Shang Tsung, Quan Chi, and Shiva, with a new concept character in Cyber Sub-Zero. And then you've got Scarlet, who's actually an original character. Kenshi coming back from the PS2 games. Rain coming back. And our first ever legit... I can't say first ever, because you know what? We're missing a character. In the PS3 version, Kratos was a thing. So, second guest character in Mortal Kombat, because this does become a trend, Freddy Krueger in the game. This does become a very big trend in the game, in Mortal Kombat, because you see it later. And we'll talk about it later. We'll just do easy, because we're going to talk while we play. So, they have a great character selection. They really do try to go back to, like, a good full basics, too. Like, having, you know, it just be 2 on... Like, not even 2 on 2. Having it be a 2D plane. Nothing else. Nothing else. Like, just completely 2D. Excuse me. Sorry. And they make it really simple to play, too. Like, so, you know, in Street Fighter, you got, like, quarter circles and your, you know, Z's and whatnot. And this, you do down, B, and, like, just down, back, like, B or something. Down, back, Y, and you get to, you know, do the easy thing. And it's actually not too bad that having that. Like, having it as simple as it is really, really cool. Now, something we're going to try to get into while I'm trying to fight up and get some energy. They added this new feature that does come back in a later installment called X-Ray. Now, what the X-Ray is like a big super. So we're going to do it next round. But it's a big super move you can do that does a lot of damage to him. But, oh, excuse me. You also get to see, like, what the damage is. So let's see if we can get it. Yep, here we go. It's like you can see, like, it just zooms in right where he's getting hit. And, like, you can see it breaking. And that is so cool. That's like a little bit of a nice little change in pace in there. So the gameplay is, it really is just back to, like, Mortal Kombat basics. Like, there's nothing like they're not doing anything crazy. The stuff they do add just enhances, like, what it is. And bringing back, like, you know, they brought back some of the characters that were, like, the popular ones from the 3D era, like Quan Chi, because he was first in Mortal Kombat 4. Having Kenshi as, like, a downloadable character was really cool. And then this tag mechanic is pretty cool. Now let's talk about the real big thing. You can hit the pause button to look at your fatalities. And everyone does get 2, some get 3 because of their... Because of their classic. You even have babalities back and a stage fatality. Like, you bring back some of the good stuff. I didn't even see. All right, so we're gonna do the babality here, and I'll shut up for a second so you can watch the majesty unfold here. Down, back, down, forward, down. All right, down, back, down, forward, down. See, all right, so bam, and you get even an achievement for it. It is phenomenal what they've done for the Mortal Kombat franchise, and having this game be like the turnaround point for it is, in fact, phenomenal. Phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. Gameplay is super smooth. It's super nice, super easy, and like there's not really much to complain. And so I'm not going to go too in depth because you saw me do the challenge tower. You saw me do all this stuff. But there is one part of this that we have to discuss that we didn't really get into. And we're going to quit out of this and we will zip right over there. So we'll be right back. Welcome to the Crypt. The Crypt is the way to unlock anything. You can get concept art, costumes, fatalities. So, welcome to the Crypt. We're going to, like, it is really cool that they've done this. Like, just being able to explore an area. Now, you might not know who you are. Like, you're just hopefully some kind of random person. So, we got a combat code here. But you can see, like, it's organized. You could do whatever you need to do. And so we're going to just cut this open, like, boom. And you get different animations for what you want. Like, all right, so look at that. We got a katana. We got Jade's fatality. You know, we already kind of had it. Like, you literally, like, this is just a cool way to get all the unlockables. Just so we could, like, literally walk through and just, ooh, woo. And there's different areas, too. Like, you could do different things. Like, you can see here, we could purchase this for 1,000. Like, that, it's definitely a gamble, though, because you're guessing, like, what you want. So, like, yeah, this is a concept art. This isn't, it's not the coolest, but just being able to do this is just such a cool thing. And there's different aspects to it as well. So, we could come over here. We're now here. And we can actually now just blow up one of these guys. And they have different animations for all these things. And it is really cool to have just some way to really go in depth and, like, really just kind of play it out and, like, see what you can and can't do. We're not going to go too crazy, though, so... But the Crypt is really fun. It is a fun thing. Like, you could... Oh, my God. Shang Tsung being damaged is pretty cool to see, right? Right? So, definitely a cool little touch to it. Mortal Kombat 9 here is definitely, like, a big, like, just good reset for the series. Like, this was just a way for them to get back to classics, start a new story, start over again, and do just what they want to do. Because remember, this is at the time, too, Midway was no longer a thing. This is when the first NetherRealm Studios game. And from them to go from, you know, Armageddon to this, Armageddon to MK versus DC Universe. This was just a cool thing. You know, this was a great way for them to come back. It really was. And to have like a good classic Mortal Kombat game back, and like just knowing that the franchise was able to recover, because we're going to be talking about what they did afterwards too. This was just a great way for them to really, like, show that they still care about this whole world and story. So, let me know if you played Mortal Kombat 9. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Were there things you loved, things you didn't love? I want to know in the comments down below what you think. And for Mortal Kombat, we're now going to be exploring what it is to be like in Mortal Kombat X. I hope you guys stick around. I hope you're enjoying Mortal Kombat. And let me know down below what you want me to do in any of these games as we get to it. Because I definitely want to try out all recommendations too. You're getting kind of half reviews because we do a lot of the review already kind of in the videos to get up to here. So, like I said, let me know what you want to see, and we'll see you in the next Mortal Kombat video.